person who's really perishing over here. And he said that he couldn't believe that a teacher would do that, because teachers don't do that, right? I said, Justin, but the third character in the story is the most interesting person. I said, and along comes the Samaritan. And he said, so what's a Samaritan? I said, well, let's put the whole Samaritan thing in teenage terms, because Samaritans were the lower part of society. They were, you know, the less wealthy. They were definitely looked down upon by many people in that particular age. And I said, but let's imagine that you see and you hear this teenager coming. So what ends up happening is you hear, it's kind of like you're at the stop sign. You don't know where it's coming from. And you look around. And the car is shaking your car. And you roll up your windows. You turn it, because you know what? There's that car. It's got the bass booming. This is the car that pulls up to the person along the side of the road. And who opens the door to get out? It's what every adult fears. A teenager. A teenager gets out of that car. I said, Justin, a teenager is kind of like a Samaritan to adults. It's the very thing that we are most concerned about. You know, we don't know what to expect from teenagers. So, but it's this teenager that stops to help. I said, it's the teenager that pulls out the cell phone and dials without looking, because they know how to do that. 911. And then, and, you know, they get the ambulance there and they wait. And they say, you know what? My parents have some money. Can you just make sure that this person is cared for? Because that's what the Samaritan does. And you know what? That's what Jesus does for us in this story. He turns the story upside down. We don't expect that in this story. And I think one of the things that happens to us is that we fear those things